You've tried to change something in your business before, and maybe it's the follow-up system for your lead gen, maybe it's your morning routine, maybe it's getting serious about your prospecting or lead generation, and you start strong, and maybe for like a week you're doing great, and then all of a sudden nothing. Here's the thing, that's not a discipline problem, that's a design problem. And the book called Switch by Chip and Dan Heath explains exactly why and exactly what to do about it. So the Heath brothers say that every human being there has two things running at the same time. There's the rider, that is your rational mind, the part that knows you should make 10 calls a day, you should time block your calendar, you should stop chasing bad leads. The rider is very smart, and the rider has a specific plan. And then there's the elephant, your emotional side, your gut, your mood, your energy on a Tuesday afternoon when you just want to be done. The elephant is massive, and when that elephant doesn't want to move, the rider, no matter how smart they are, is going along for whatever the elephant wants. They're going along for the ride. Most of us try to change our business by convincing that there is a better system, there's a smarter logic, but if you don't bring the elephant with you, nothing's actually going to change in your business. So how do you actually change something? This book gives you exactly what you need to do and the 3 moves to do it. So 1, you direct the rider. Your rational mind struggles when the destination isn't crystal clear. I need to prospect more is not a direction. I will make 8 calls by noon every Tuesday and Thursday. That specific direction. The rider needs a destination so specific that there's no room for you to negotiate. In your business, that means scripting out exactly what change looks like, not just what you want to improve. Number 2, motivate the elephant. Is where most coaching will fail. We try to motivate agents with the data and the logic, or even motivate ourselves, but the elephant doesn't move on logic. It only moves on feeling. So you have to make that change feel worth it. It has to be tied to emotional connection. That might mean connecting your prospecting goals to the vacation you've been putting off, or writing down exactly what it means for you and your family, your finances, your free time when you hit that production number. When people have big goals, it tends to paralyze them. So instead, I'm rebuilding my entire lead gen. Say I'm making 3 more calls this week than I made last week. Small wins build elephant momentum. Number 3, shape the path. This is the one that a lot of people will miss entirely. Even a motivated rider on an energized elephant will fail if the road is full of landmines. So instead of trying harder, you change the environment. If you're supposed to prospect in the morning, but you're checking emails first thing, don't fight it. Remove the obstacle. We called it build your bunker. Put your phone out of reach. Have your call list printed the night before. Make the right behavior easier than the hard one. This is about designing your environment to pull you towards what you actually want to do instead of like what you're naturally doing in place of that habit. So here's what I want you to pause and think about for you in your own business right now. What is one thing that you keep meaning to change but haven't? Is it consistent lead generation, better client communication, blocking time to actually work on the business, or is it communicating with your database? And then I want you to ask yourself these 3 questions. Does my rider know exactly specifically what success looks like? Does my elephant actually feel why this matters and is important? And is my path clear? Is the environment working against me, or is it helping me? Most of the time when I sit down with agents who are stuck, the answer is in one of those 3 questions. Their plan is vague, the motivation is intellectual, but they don't have an emotional connection to it, or their environment is set up for yesterday's habits and not today's. Switch is a fast read, and I think every agent should have one in this market. So whether it's on your bookshelf, you're listening to it on Audible, or it's on your nightstand, I would highly recommend taking a listen. If you want to work on a specific thing in your business that you have been wanting to change using this framework, I would love to strategize with you. If you're in the Coaching Chronicle, hit reply, and I would love to schedule a time to have just a 15-minute conversation to strategize around what that would look like for you. And if you know of anybody that's struggling with something in their business, you might share this with them. All right, I'll see you next week.